Autodesk Revit Structure supports the Building Information Modeling or BIM process for structural engineers by providing a physical model for documentation and an associated analytical model for structural analysis and design. Revit Structure helps to extend the BIM process to analysis by enabling interoperability with Autodesk Robot Structural Analysis Professional, as well as third-party analysis tools, to allow designers and engineers to perform structural analysis. The advanced link offered by Autodesk between Revit Structure and Robot Structural Analysis Professional is a fully bidirectional link. This link streamlines structural engineering workflows by facilitating the coordination of design documentation with structural analytical design information. In this example, we will assume that a structural designer has created a design model ready for analysis in Revit Structure. The model can be sent directly to Robot Structural Analysis Professional with all the information needed for structural analysis, including boundary conditions and loads. Once the model has been linked to Robot Structural Analysis Professional, the engineer can begin the analysis and code design process. After an initial analysis, the engineer may want to make some changes to the analytical model based on calculated results. In some cases, the engineer may also decide to make changes to the model prior to initial analysis based on his or her engineering experience and knowledge. Once the analysis has been conducted, the engineer can easily explore all results and start the design of structural elements. Using Robot Structural Analysis Professional, the engineer can also run code checking to verify and design concrete, steel, and timber elements based on a wide variety of national and international codes. Once design changes and the analysis have been completed, the information needs to be brought back into Revit Structure to allow the designer to review the design changes from the analysis and code checking phase and update the physical model accordingly. In Revit Structure, via the bidirectional link with Robot Structural Analysis Professional, a designer can review, accept, or even reject the engineer's proposals represented in the analytical model, or even suggest another solution, while keeping in mind the engineer's suggestions. All changes to cross-sections and materials can be viewed in the physical model as well. A diverse range of results and structural parameters, including reinforcement for concrete structural elements, can be brought from Robot Structural Analysis Professional to Revit Structure. This reinforcement gives design intent to the designer about how concrete elements should be reinforced. Since the structural design process is iterative, there may be the need to send the structural model to the analysis software for recalculation after further design changes are made. Another benefit of the bidirectional link between Revit Structure and Robot Structural Analysis Professional is that after the designer transfers the model again to Robot Structural Analysis, all changes are maintained. As you can see, information such as meshing parameters and additional loads is preserved during this iterative process. This is an important aspect because we can see that the link mechanism preserves this analysis-centric data and ensures complete integration and preservation of data across multiple links of Revit and Robot. And now an engineer can perform analysis and design once again. The link between Revit Structure and Robot Structural Analysis Professional supports the iterative design process and exchange of data between designers and engineers, enhancing collaboration between them, and further demonstrates the value of building information modeling to structural engineers. The link helps integrate analysis into the building information modeling process and support structural designers and engineers' workflow needs.